May I now invite Miha Murn, the curator from AAMI Corporation Europe. He's the last presenter, the least presenter for the day. Thank you.
So, I'm the last one. I think that all the stories that we heard today has to be ended somehow. And I think it would be a proper way to end, first of all, story with Joes. You know, we don't know actually how the Joes came from desert back to the city of Dubai. So, that's why we need imagination to find the end of this story, you know. And the whole imagination here is the ground base for art, the field that we are in. So, as we were hearing today, all the topics and all the brilliant speakers, we saw that sustainability can come in different ways. And also art and culture is usually, and it was in a history, and it will be in the future, a way to promote ideas, to solve problems, to remind people of creativity thinking, to try to find the different solutions for these problems before they actually happen, not waiting for them and then in the end taking chances and finding solutions. Plus it can solve a lot of different problems. Let's say if you move artists or art institutions to rural areas around cities, they bring a new life into it. They bring a new creative story into it. Then the businesses are started to be interested for these areas, and you don't have problems with overpopulation in urban areas and so on. You can start to raise awareness of the problems with artworks, with street art, with creativity of the projects and so on, with creative campaigns and so on. So we are AAMI Corporation, which is a corporation connecting business and art. And we are doing everything with our general partner, BTC City, in Slovenia, where we also started 7 years ago. And now we are over 15 countries. In 4 countries we have institutes, and in 15 countries we do our projects and our events. So I will first of all give you a quick overlook of the things that we are doing. We have 8 separated entities, on which the first one is Institute AAMI, organizing different kinds of projects and events that are helping cities to fulfill the empty stories or some surroundings, or to make even more creative products for different companies and so on. We represent more than 300 artists, and we have around 400 different companies that are in partnership with Institute AAMI and are helping us to kind of bring a word of art also to the market. And Institute is basically also helping the young potentials to come to the market and to show themselves. Because this is a big problem all around the world, because they don't have opportunity to come and to present their ideas and to try their products or their works at the market. So Institute is based in Ljubljana. We have also Institute in Prague, in London and Hong Kong. And you will also see on your tables, you have these flyers with the names of artists with the exhibition back there. The second entity that we have is purely business entity, and it's Botticelli Club, in which we have around 40 different companies from totally different industries that are trying and helping us to connect art and culture to different industries. So the people usually say to us, you know, what's wrong with you? You're connecting art with insurance company, you're connecting art with, I don't know, autonomous driving, whatever, you know, with AR technology, with stuff like this. And we are trying to tell them that one without each other will not work anyway. Because you can have modern technology, you can have all sorts of solutions, but you have to use the other part of the brain also and try to be creative on this. And artists and organizations can a lot of times help the big corporations and city challenges and try to come up with ideas for better smart cities. And Botticelli Club is like advisory board of ours that is helping us to do this in different industries, and then they get exclusive rights to work with us on their field and so on. So it's win-win situation on a business case. The third entity is Megagraph, which is Ltd company, specialized for technical stuff, for printing, for graphic, for all the support that we need for our projects. So it is on one side supporting artists, and on the other side giving businesses the final product that they need. If we are talking about the campaigns, if we are talking about the improvement of their products and so on. The fourth entity is AAMI Times, which is relatively new. It is from this year. It's the first, this year we, 1 month and a half ago, released the first newspaper, which is putting out different problematics that are happening in cultural field. Plus, it's showing the useful ways and good cases of good stories for changing the mindset in the companies. So you have a lot of companies in, don't get me wrong, because it's a lot of you here, but let's say IT companies, let's say companies involved in data, Internet of Things, whatever, their work is really, how can I say, it's really in one direction, to solve the problem as best as possible, to find the solutions, and to have direct, you know, orders, direct way, the line of work. And when you bring people from creativity into their teams, the whole process becomes totally different. When you move these people out of their offices to one crazy other area, they start to look at the things differently. It's the same if you would do vice versa. So basically, we're trying to promote these ideas with this newspaper, which will be the next year also in English version for Prague, Ljubljana, and Hong Kong. Then we have AAMI Foundation, the fifth pillar, which is helping young creative guys to come on the market by founding, by giving them opportunities, by giving them spaces for free and so on. And we are also building here an art collection, international art collection, which will then be for viewing at our museum. We have Salvador Club, which is a club connecting cultural workers together and trying to connect them in this way that they can help each other and they can see the good examples from each other, plus they are as our outsourcing pool. So when we get too much work, we can outsource it there. We know that they have quality solutions and so on. And then the last one is AAMI Platform, on which we started. It's a platform with the idea to fill in the empty places, because you have facilitators all around the world, real estate developers all around the world that have empty places in the meantime where they are searching for new rentals or new buyers of this place. And this time can be 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years, or whatever. You never know. And what do? We try to increase the bad marketing for them. Because when you go to a shopping center, you see empty stores. When you go to business center and you see empty offices, something is wrong here. Something is not okay. So you will not rent office there or something. If there will be life and movement and activities and so on, like we do with artists and with cultural events, then you get a higher rate of visitors, you get a bigger attraction, your company seems like a responsible, socially responsible company, and you don't have any costs in the end. Plus, usually, we bring also potential clients to these owners of these real estates or these facilitators. That's why it's win-win situation. And the first facilitator that saw interesting story in us was BTC City, which is one of the biggest shopping centers in Europe. and with more than 21 million visitors per year, it has really a lot of different things to show, from entertainment to business to more than 500 shops and so on. And that's why I would like now to show you, first of all, this QR code. You can take a photo. It's a 6-minute long video about BTC, and it's a video about how they became the first Bitcoin city also in the world, and how they're connecting art with modern technology, shopping experience with entertainment and so on. Because Jose will kill me if I will put a 6-minute video here, so I have a shorter video. And this video that I will show you now, it's about a connection between BTC and AAMI, and the whole story, how the facilitator and art organization can work and create a better area, better sustainable area. On a video we will see Miss Helena Petrin.
BTC City is one of the largest business, shopping, entertainment and cultural center in Europe. We have multiplex cinema with 700,000 visitors and our own theater with 35,000 visitors per year. And beside this, we have an excellent art collection. In 2015, when Miha Murn came to BTC, we literally fulfilled our wish about culture being more easily accessible to the people. Since then, we were working together, and we have helped more than 3,000 artists all over the world. In BTC City, each year, more than 21 million people now have opportunity to admire art, which would not be possible without AAMI dedicated team.
So this was a video. Thank you again for your attention. Please come to us. We'll give you some crazy ideas and try to find better solutions for your solutions, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon or evening. Thank you again.